What's going on, brother? I was about to just type all of this up. My voice message wouldn't be long enough, and I was like, why don't I just do a video so that I can show you exactly all of your options when doing a webinar. So when you're doing a webinar, you've got a couple different options. You could definitely do the webinar to the 15-minute discovery call to the sales call, which allows you to do absolutely zero filtering on the webinar, get everybody to the 15-minute discovery call, which doesn't take up too much time, but it still takes up time, where you ask that super important question of, and I'll send you the script, if we were to work with you, I mean, we've got packages that range from your lowest payment plan, right? So $2,000 to $8,000. Is that a range that you feel comfortable with? You ask that question, right? And they'll either say yes or no, and then you just go, okay, got you. So if you just curious, like if we jump on this later call and you decide this is 100% what you want to do, so you do have like $2,000 tucked away that you would be able to execute on right now, or would you have to go collect it? And they'd go, oh yeah, no, I've got it. Or they go, I've had to go collect it. And that is the most important question on the discovery call, which now means every single person that you then book onto that sales call is there to buy. All you need to do is convey value. So that's what I would recommend. And then if they don't have the funds on that discovery call, 10, 15 minutes, then I would say, got you. Well, I want to make sure that you're getting the most value here. Would it be helpful to have access to my community where we X, and X? So now before you even pitch that later call or just finagle your way away from that later call, get them into that community, now you've got your low ticket people. You can sell them right on the discovery call. That's my favorite flow of doing such things, especially when you open up the call, and I'll send you our script. It goes, got you, man. So the way these calls normally go, I'll ask you a few quick questions just to figure out what you wanted to do and really where you're feeling most stuck. And then based on your answer, if I feel like we can help you, I'll get you either into one of our groups or get you scheduled into a more in-depth call to come up with a plan of action. Does that sound fair? So now either outcome, it's already planted that seed from the beginning of the call. So I would definitely recommend doing webinar, 15-minute discovery call, sales call. What you can also do, and what Ted did a while ago, now he uses this is our favorite format. You can also sell right on the webinar. You could say, and you can build the webinar out in a way where it's like, yeah, so it's normally $8,000, but since it's the new year, I'm going to be selling it for $6,000 for you guys. And since I find people who find the most success are the ones that jump in right away, I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys an opportunity to get this. So it's only $3,000. But you have to buy by the end of this webinar. And if you buy by the end of this webinar, it's only $2,500. So then you and you can click this link. I'm going to post it right here. And when I end this Zoom, it's gone forever. So you could literally do it that way if you wanted to. And that will collect high ticket sales as well. Because if you properly format a webinar, you're going to pull people in. You're going to reel them in, get them going crazy so they'll want to buy right on that call. So that's another option. You could sell right on the webinar. And on webinar, you could also literally go straight to a sales call with all these people, but goodness gracious, if you're doing hour-long sales calls for 20 people, that's not going to be that fun, so I wouldn't recommend that. You could also pitch them into the low ticket. You can literally sell low ticket on webinar, but then you're not prioritizing cash collected. So my thought process, dude, webinar, 15-minute discovery call, sales call, crush that out. And what's going to be sick is soon you're going to have the ability to delegate all of this. But right now we do want to get that cash collected, and prioritizing the high ticket sales is usually the best route to go, even though it's a little bit of time expense right there. Let me know if that answers your question, bro. Peace.